Oh. Yep, this is a good one. Okay. Welcome to another episode of Bassin with Captain Lou. Guys, bass fishing in September out here in the Everglades. It can be pretty fun. Stick around. I'm going to go over a few things for you guys to help you put some more bass in the boat. I want to do a quick shout out to all our new subscribers. We've had an influx of new people. Reason for it is I started doing some YouTube shorts and a lot of people have been liking that kind of content from me. Welcome to the channel. This is my long form content, a little bit different. I go into a little bit more instructionals on the how-to and how do I fish the Everglades. But stick around, September fishing could be pretty interesting. So far today I've been doing pretty good. I'm approaching 20 pounds on my top 5. So I got quite a few things to show you guys, so stick with me. Oh, wow, look how far he threw the bait. Oh man, that was a nice bass. He threw the bait from all the way over there to the back of the boat. Nice fish too. That sucker was at least over 5 pounds. September for us is not like the rest of the country. The rest of the country is starting to go into their fall and autumn transitions, meaning their temperatures are cooling down, their days are starting to get shorter. Here in South Florida, that's not the case. September is still summer. Our temperatures don't start cooling off until sometime in October, maybe late October. We never know, but September is a very hot month. Right now, it's pretty hot. I mean, I'm sweating my butt off. I've been out here since sunrise and it's been very, very humid. There's no wind whatsoever. So it's pretty tough. And on top of that, for the last 2 weeks, we've been getting a lot of storms. Like the water that we didn't get in August, we're getting in September. So it's very rainy, which then raises the water level and scatters these fish. But I'm finding that these fish are here. The water temps are actually lower than the last few weeks. The water temps have been in the 90s, and right now they're in the, they were in the low 80s this morning, and now they're creeping up to the mid 80s. So it's a lot better than 90 degrees. So stick around with me. The bass have been hitting along the cover on top, which is pretty fun. So I want to teach you guys a few things, so let's see what happens. Oh. Yep, this is a good one. Okay. Nice fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. Beautiful fish right here, folks. Beautiful fish. It hit the thumper. Unfortunately, the thumper ripped off, but I was swimming it along the pads and I saw a huge wake. And I slowed down and all of a sudden she just crushed it. But as you guys could see, beautiful, beautiful fish right here. I don't plug many baits, but when they're good, I mean, this CPF lures 7-inch floating thumper pro. And the reason why they're so lit, there's only 2, 4, 6 of them in the box or in this package, is because they're made out of a special material and these suckers just don't come off. Well, that one came off because I've been using that for a very long time. But I mean, they have that special, like similar to Elastec, where they just don't break off that easily. And when each area is worn off, you just bite a segment off and you practically have a brand new worm. So CPF Thumper Pro, check them out. Slam the Locket Lures. Nice one. Locket Lure swim bait. I have since switched over to a swim bait, my Locket Lure swim bait. This is a 5-inch swim bait. I'm fishing it the same exact way I fish the Thumper. It's just a quieter approach. And like you guys saw, if I'm landing in their vicinity, I'm getting hit in one way or another. Some of the wakes, I don't know if you guys are seeing it or not, but some of the wakes you guys are seeing are either exotics, Mayan cichlids, or big Oscars that give me the impression it's a bass, but they're just exotics. And here's what those cichlids and gars do. They steal the tail sometime. Render a perfectly good bait useless by doing that. Oh, that was right away. That was right away. That was right away. That was right away. Ooh. As soon as the swim bait hit the wall, this one hit. That's why you always got to be ready. You just never know when it's going to happen. I mean, he really hit that swim bait. Look how deep that is. In a split second when it hit the bank. I mean, not big, but chunky. When fishing vegetation like this, you always have to be mindful and be paying attention with the surroundings around the bait as it's swimming. And what do I mean by that? Yes, the wakes of a fish behind or coming towards your bait is a big tell. However, some of these fish also's tell is when you see the cattail shudder or when you see the lily pad start moving. It's a good sign that you have a fish that's headed in your direction. Does it necessarily mean that it's going to hit your bait? Not really, but it does mean that you have to get ready for something imminent. So when I'm fishing a swim bait or any type of soft plastic on top of the water, a horny toad, swim bait, U-Vibe, Mega Vibe, any type of those top water plastics, when I cast inside the cover, I immediately, as soon as the bait touches the water, I immediately start reeling. I don't give the bait a chance to sink inside this type of stuff. It may not look like it's dense, but this can be pretty dense. These lily pads are very unforgiving when a hook gets stuck in one of its stalks. So as soon as the bait hits the water, you're retrieving pretty fast at first to get it on top, and then you can just slow it down a little bit, but the main thing is to keep it on top of the water, buzzing, ba 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 ba. And that consistency will keep that bait on top of the water, and it will call fish from a very long distance. Oh, that's a big wake. That is a big wake. There he is. I told you guys, I saw that big wake. Didn't I tell you guys? I told you guys. I told you guys I saw that big wake. Look at this one. That bass started swimming out of the pads like a submarine. I killed it. I killed the swim bait, and all of a sudden in the sunlight I just saw the swim bait disappear. Very nice fish. So what I'm basically doing is, the water's very high, which I expected the water to be high because of all these storms we've been having this week and last week. So the water's pretty high and deep into the marshes. So over time this morning I have figured out that they're holding, or at least very nice bass are holding up against the wall. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you're gonna have to see the video at the end of this video. I'll leave that link. It's the fishing the 4 zones and 4 baits. So anyways, I'm fishing the wall, and they're hitting in the wall, or they're coming out just slightly and hitting in the mid zone. Again, I covered that before, or zone 2, I covered that. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta watch this video, you gotta watch the video at the end of this video. So anyways, they're coming out from the wall, zone 1, and they're hitting in zone 2, and they're pretty nice bass. So stick around and let's see if I can call up some more big ones. Oh, there he is. Did you guys see that? You got to get their heads up because he's going pad to pad. Nice one. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if you guys saw that hit, but I'll look at the video later, but nice one. Monster wake. Just slammed it. I thought it was a lot bigger. There he is. That's a nice one. Oh, a decent one. Once again, swimming it in the shallows. Chunky, little guy, but look at his girth. Again, slammed the swim bait. So as you guys saw, fishing in September out here can be pretty productive. I didn't catch the quantity that the Everglades is known for, but I did catch a good quality bite. Again, just to recap, if you guys saw, basically the main bites were coming off soft plastics in or around the vegetation. I had to cover a lot of water, but when a bass did show itself, it was a nice quality sized bass. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and learned a few things. Like the video, share the video, better yet, just become part of this community. And one last question before I sign off. What bait do you guys like using in September for your bodies of water? Is it a topwater bait? What is it at this time of year in your guys' water? Let me know down in the description. Let's get some discussion going. Let's have a great time with it. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care of yourselves.